What are you to him? Who is he to you? And she was like, oh, this boy, he is my boyfriend. Oh. I love him so much. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Nana Jain Shiraba. Yes, so without talking too much, let's get into the video. So let's call this girl, this best friend of mine, A. No, like asking A, letter A. No, let's call her Apples. You understand? Yeah, let's call her Apples. So Apples left this school and came to my school. You understand? When we were in class 6 and we just got along. Do you get it? Like after talking to each other and all of those things, we just got along. And then we used to, she had brothers in the school she left before coming to mine. So we used to go to her brothers every time to, pick them up from school, and then we all go home together and all of those things with her former classmates. Do you understand? Like the people she was in the same class with in that school. Do you get it? Yes. So there was this guy, let's call him mm, let's call him let's call him Fun. Yes, let's call him Fun. So Fun and I would just, steal glances at each other like that, like you understand, like you be looking at him, and then when he's about to look at you, you're like you look away and all of those things. So yes, me, I wasn't ready for any relationship whatsoever. Do you get it? Because the home I come from, my parents wouldn't allow you. Like my parents wouldn't allow you do that. Do you get it? Like you're too young for that, madam. Like you're too young. Why would you want to be in a relationship at age 14? Hey, no, no, my parents, I knew my parents wouldn't allow me. Do you understand? So I was just not ready. I mean, I could just see someone and then plan wedding with the person, even a mate. I remember one time I saw a churchill mate, right? And then like he was just looking at me and he winked at me like, and I smiled because I'm dark. When I blush, you won't you won't see it, but I blushed and I smiled, and you know, next day I was planning my wedding and my life with him. I mean, it was that serious. Yes. So that's what I used to do every time. I mean, if I liked you, I would just plan my life with you. Yes. And it's not my fault. I don't know. I just did that often. So I wasn't ready for any relationship, you understand? I wasn't ready for any relationship. But then my best friend, Apples, right, realized I liked this guy. And she told him. So one time I remember, okay, this was how she told him, right? He came to visit me at my school with my friends, but I wasn't around. No, with his friends, but I wasn't around. I think that I didn't go to school or something like that. So when I came, my friends told me about it, that they saw this what name did I even give the guy? This fun guy, yes, they saw this fun guy, and then like, hey, who is that? All of those things. Like they'll start teasing you. I was like, hey. I didn't like teasing in school. My friends know about this. I didn't like teasing. If you tease me, I'll just get angry, I'll just cry. I just didn't like teasing, you understand? So when I knew that that was what they wanted to do, I just told them, hey, I don't know him. Like I denied him. I didn't deny him. Did I deny him? I didn't. I knew him, oh, but I told him I didn't know him. So I didn't know if he actually came to look for me or came to look for my best friend. That was Apples. You understand? So they were like, oh, okay, fine, okay, cool, all of those things. So Apples decided that, okay, so today we are going to see Fun. You understand? Because he's not well, blah blah blah, and all of those things. But wait, Fun was Fan and Apples were best friends when Apple was in that school. Do you get it? So me, in my head, I felt, oh, okay, we'll be three best friends. Do you understand? Like we'll be three best friends. That was the plan I had. Do you get me? Yes, that was the plan I had. But so Apples and I, after school, we went to Fan's house. We saw his grandparents, and then we told them we are looking for Fan. Do you understand? And then they call Fan out, and then Fan is like, "Hey, finally you're in my house." Talk, 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 talk. Then before we left, Apples told Fan that Marian likes you. I was angry, but I don't know. I just couldn't show my anger. I don't know why. So when Apples did that, the whole place became awkward. Like it was just the silence was too loud. Do you understand? The silence was too loud for me. So I just giggled. Ah, God. I just giggled. Do you get it? So when I giggled and everything, the tension and everything left, and then but that's a bananas. Fan was like, is it true? And I couldn't think straight. I don't know, but I just said yes, it is true. And then he was like, yeah, me too. I've been liking you and all of those things. And, I felt, I felt happy. You understand? I became happy. And then there and then I was planning my life with him. Like I was thinking of the number of children we'll have and all of those things. So like my mind wasn't even on what he was saying. I was just thinking about the future. You understand? Like, okay, we'll have twins, we'll go here, we'll go. That's how I was thinking. I didn't even hear anything he said aside when he asked me if it was true and that he was feeling sane. Do you get it? So I don't know. I was happy. I left to go home, started talking often and all of those things. But I mean, he only came in mind when I saw his text or something. Do you understand? Then I think when we came to school, I told my close friends about it, and I told them I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship. My father will beat me. My father will beat me. Oh, if he finds out, my father will beat me. Like mean, pair relationship, yeah. And they were like, oh, I shouldn't worry. Like, their school is a new school. So they'll get a poor when they get a poor and all of those things. Since you're his girlfriend, he'll give you, don't listen to friends. Don't listen to friends. So yes, I was like, okay, cool. I mean, who doesn't want a pot to, go to secondary school, the school of their dreams and all of those things, you understand? So yes, I was like, okay, fine. So he proposed to me officially, and then I accepted. To get it? Then when I accepted, no, like 2, 3 days later, I'll see this girl with let's call her, hmm, let's call her Blender. Let's call the girl Blender. So like 2, 3 days after the whole proposal, will you be my girlfriend? Yes, thing. I'll see this Blender girl with Fan, you understand? Like and Fan wouldn't even leave her and come to me. Oh. I mean, what should boyfriend and girlfriends do? Aren't they supposed to work together, hold each other's hands, all of those lovey dovey stuff?
Sozinha, né, amor? Não é? Fala.
But this boy, do that. Oh, when he sees Blender, no, you leave. Even if he's talking to me, you leave me and go to Blender. So I was like, there's question marks somewhere. Oh, like this thing, I'm not understanding. You get it? So I asked, no. So I became very like that with Fan's best friend. Let's call Fan's best friend Car. You understand? I became very like that with Car. You understand? And the entire class that Fan used to be in or was in, yeah, whatever. Yeah. So when I became like that with them, and they started telling me that they heard I'm Fan's new girlfriend. You understand? So how did I become Fan's new girlfriend? Because Fan already has a girlfriend, though. And I was like, hey, which girl is that? You understand? Like me, I'm the only girl in Fan's life. I'm the only girl in Fan's life. Oh, you understand all of those things. And then they said, hey, haven't you heard of Blender? Blender in this school. And I was like, hey, who is she? Who is that? Who is that? So I had a friend in that school. You understand? I had a friend in that school. And then I went to ask him about the girl. And he was like, oh, that girl, she's not serious. All of those things, you understand? But if someone is not serious, like, I mean, why is this fun guy all over this blender girl? Do you get it? So, Charlie, me, I became very this thing, like, so I asked, so I think, yeah, I asked my best friend to ask anybody in that school, if she knew anybody in that school, you understand? She just asked who the blender girl is, and then we're like, hey, she's this, she's that, like she's on top, you understand? Like, she's the only girl in the class that can stand up to a teacher in their class and blah 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 and things. And I was like, oh, so is that what this guy wants? Like, is that the type of girl he wants? I mean, too, I can stand out. I can stand out to a teacher in my class, so like, come and see. So I remember one time I came to school very late and they were caning us and I decided that this one I won't move. I will stand there and receive the kings. You understand? I'll receive the kings. But I had to stand there because of this fun boy. I had to stand there. The first king, I was okay, I didn't move. The second time, oh, I was just crying and shouting in the class and all of these things. And I asked the girl if she really knew the boy. You understand? And she was like, oh yes. No, I was like, oh hi, Marian, and uh this fun boy is my cousin. And he has told me a lot about you, but I want to hear from you. What are you to him? Who is he to you? And she was like, oh, this boy, he is my boyfriend. Oh. I love him so much. Oh God. Hey. Hmm. Like this one is my boyfriend. I love him so much, and I want to marry him, and all of those things. Like, hey, that's when I was like, hey, no, this thing I'm not doing again. I'm not doing again. Like, what's this? Like, just 1 week or 2 weeks after accepting to be your girlfriend. No, no, you had another girlfriend, me, a whole me, be a side chick. I mean, at that time, there was nothing like side chick. You understand? I used to say arrival, but the right word was rival. Do you get it? So I used to be like, so I have an arrival. Meanwhile, the thing is, so I have a rival. Do you get it? So yeah, that's what I used to say. I used to be like, so me, I have an arrival. Like I have an arrival. I have an arrival like that. Then I decided that nah, I'm too young for this. First of all, and no. So I don't know. I think they broke up. Fan and then Blender broke up. And at that time too, we're done with school and all of those things, you understand? So we had moved on with our lives and things like that. And that is when I think he realized that he had proposed to someone, you understand? So he's coming for his answer and then take the girl away, which is me. But I just, you know, cut everything short. I was like, yo, bro, me paucho. Sorry, yo. I was like, yo, bro, please. No, I'm too young for a relationship. And first of all, when you came to propose to me, you were dating somebody else. So you wanted to keep me as what second option or whatever it is. Like, no, me, I'm looking for somebody I can marry, not come and date me and break up with me and come and those childish things. I'm grown, so leave me alone. Yeah, that was how I attempted to date, and then I ended up being a side chick. This brings us to the end. So, guys, this brings us to the end of the video. Can you don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.